Again, pressure. What do we have, right? In this moment, can we release a bit Alex, right, and create this overload? Or Tim, can we try to find the inside gap with Kai and Diego? We don't need to go right back in. The relationship change obviously will show. So show now comes off to the width, right? But he's in a fine space right now, obviously, to attack the ball. Okay. Instead of this way, right? Can we find Tim in this pocket? So Tim, you have to understand you're way too high here. Can we go in here? And then obviously we still have show. Okay, no problem. We reset. We go on ball rotation. Liam right here, we want to pull. Okay, so obviously pull him, and obviously we create the space with show. Okay, so show, you have to be aware that your relationship changed. With Timothy, no problem. You just have to slide just a 4v0, right? You kind of are get lost in this problem. No worries. Tim in the pocket. Alex starts to shift. Nice idea with the bump. Okay, can we execute? Good close into transition. Okay. And we go again, right? Tim, can you reset? Show, can you reset? Okay, Tim, drop off 2 yards here, right? And then we have show. Okay, Alex. Again, Alex, you've got to be able to snap that ball into place. The tempo. Good. Now, obviously, show, can we be a little bit wider to pull this player even more? And obviously, we have Henry. Okay, Tim, again, deeper right here to pull this guy out. Okay, Kai's in the seams, perfect. Diego's in the seams. And you got the back post, right? So, Alex, you need to tuck in closer, obviously, to identify this threat here. Okay. You can definitely get more out of that. But good development. Okay, right away here, we have to understand base. Okay, can we go here? We have 10 men, right? He's already occupying this. This is gonna give us nothing. Okay, can we occupy him so we can pull this guy, right? And can we break the line? Potentially, no, we don't like it. It's fine. Okay, Diego, right away, you've got to recognize you're in the same channel with Luke, so start pulling out to the width. Good. Okay, Luke, can we allow that release to happen, right? We got to full shift them. Okay, as Liam goes, Tim, here's where you need to be. Right there. Okay, good. Obviously, the relationship pull. Alex is doing a great job. Find the moment to go. Dale does a great job. Okay. Now, can we allow Kai to do this, right? Tim and Liam, you don't need to be here. You need to be here. One can go higher, right? If Tim pushes weak side, that's fine. Liam, you got to drop in balance. But we have our 2 already, right? We have the 2 there. So Henry, instead of tracking backwards there, know that it's time to go. It's time to go there with Kai. Right, because it slows down the play. Liam, right, can we just sit back a little bit to get second wave? Luke, understand what they have here, okay? Obviously, the ball's not going to go from there to there, right? So can we start to slide inside, okay? And obviously get ready to counter the counter. And just can we get a better cross off? Okay. Show, recognize timing here. Liam as well, you don't need to run yet. When Show can give us the ball, can we bump out? Okay, and then obviously go in rotation. That's what happens, okay? And then Tim, you're way too close in the same channel as Show. Okay, stay away from the channel. Don't go to the ball. This pushes Liam here. Okay, now we have a channel that Kai can fill in, and it breaks the first line. It needs to break this first line if Show's going to make an entry ball, unless all we're doing is just a bump and a bump. Okay, but Tim, you being here is no understanding of references of players that we can use to get out. Okay, and then Alex, can we find this pocket instead, right? Because we don't have the ability to hit this 50-yard ball yet. So Show, you should recognize it should go here and here. But because we're so narrow there, Tim, it doesn't allow Show to do anything but play to the width, and obviously it's a turnover for us. Good. We obviously started to use Ethan when I introduced it to you guys. Luke, you become the one that releases if Ethan pushes off your side, right? Break this line of reference. Okay, if he starts to press, Liam should be here, and Tim, you should also be around here. Okay? So Liam, right here, you're reacting to the play and your hips are closed, right? So your hips have to be open, number one. Okay, and then maybe we could have, if your hips allow it, and then we could find Henry and break the line simple, and then we have 2v1 with Kai in it. No problem. So we get to that point eventually, right? And then good. Now we go. Tim, stop running to the ball. You gotta go away from the ball, right? And you should have been lower here. Now you can find weak side push. Okay, Alex, great job in running in the seam. Okay, but we have a 2v1. The last thing we want to do, Tim, is attract this guy there. We have the space already, right? So it should be here. But because you're 1-1, it doesn't allow us to break forward. So there, because you slide it this way, this guy allowed to attack, and then we lose the penetration run to the right, to the left back. Okay, so you should be weak side, and Diego, obviously you start going on your bike here. But Kai, here you want to attack this player. Forget about the center back. You want to attack this guy to increase your chances, right? You go inside, but obviously that becomes a 1v1, and that's the issue. We end up getting a shot off. It's good. Obviously, we got to make more out of that. Okay, here, this is what I mean. This here is called gap 2. We're not going to get into the gaps, okay? But Liam and Tim, you have to be here. This is your place where you will thrive, is here playing inside. This is where you need to be because it pulls these guys in here. And then it opens up the space in gap 3. Okay, but that's where you need to be. And then Nick, obviously, can we get more out of the pass going backwards? Okay, because you're there, Tim, chasing the ball again, we can't get to him. You need to stay within the center of the field. Sometimes we can go in the neck, right, depending on where this player is. But because you're there, we have 3 in the same channel, which isn't going to get us anywhere and we don't break the line. Okay, that's a tempo change there from Nick. Luke, that right away you should understand. Even though the ball comes slow, we broke the line. You've got to start dribbling as fast as you can, and then Diego gets to the width diagonal, and he goes as well. But here we've got to go. And now we can, good. Now we play. Okay. Since you guys are so high up already, and Kai I think is lost, then Tim, just make the run. Okay, but it's just recognizing moments and concepts, and that's what we want to get to. Okay, so Tim, because you just want the feet, you need to be running here, and that's what we've been working on in practice. You need to run. Okay, you don't need to get the ball there. Liam gets the ball here. Okay, and obviously with you running, it pushes the line back, and now we can find this pocket in here. Okay, but because you're going to the ball and not in gaps, okay, you should be here. Do you see? And then Liam's in the right spot, but you need to be here. Because this doesn't get us anything. This isn't no understanding, Tim, of like where you have to be in relationship to the spaces that we're playing in. You should be weak side of Liam. You can't chase the ball and be strong side every time. Great diagonal from Ethan. Amazing diagonal. Find the moment. Okay, we lost it. Now it's time to go. Okay, same thing Kai is. Alex makes a great run. Can't we just get the ball to Alex? It's a simple tap in here. I don't mind the shot, but Alex just closed the run. Continue all the way, right? Because if he, maybe a rebound to you. So great running from Alex. In this recognition, right? The reason this happens is because Liam is the one in gap 2. And Alex decides to drop into the pocket. So Alex finds a great spot. Okay. This ball breaks the line. Okay, but it doesn't allow us to advance. No problem. Okay, the pace on the ball was too slow. No problem. We fix. Alex goes. But now, the reason, Tim, this ends up working for you, it's because both of them two are pulling, and you and Kai are now. So, obviously, can we recognize that we need to shift a little bit? Alright, so Tim, again, ball watching. No worries, you go and support. You could have done the same thing and go and help here with Kai gets it. Okay. When you don't play that, no problem. Great run from Diego. Can we slip him in front, Diego? Can we get to that spot? Okay. On the moment, play it. Okay, he goes offside here. Don't ball watch Luke here. Show inside. Okay. Liam or Alex should be here. Not that high, guys. Okay, because it's a moment waiting to counter. And obviously, Nick, balance.